Welcome back to another episode of The Outer Worlds. Today we'll be talking to Dr. Wells. We'll be informing him that we finally have the nav key we need to go to Stellar Bay. So let's talk to Ada.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Yes, please. Put him on screen.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram.
Okay.
I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right.
Sure. Okay.
If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Okay, so you sound like you've been to Monarch.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
Where should I start? A hotbed of political activity sounds like fun.
I certainly wouldn't call it boring, especially if your idea of fun involves navigating a hostile biosphere populated by carnivorous monsters. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the
Nyoka.
drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss.
Okay.
Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Hiram Blight. Okay. Alright. I'm off.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Right. Okay. So we'll have to speak with Nyoka. So it seems that our quests are now spreading up into different planets. And before we head on to Monarch, I would like to finish this quest, The Empty Man, which is given to us by Vicar Max. He wanted to track down Reginald Cheney. I don't know what that name is, but Cheney, yeah, sure. Okay, so we'll figure out where we have to go for this. Look at that. We have to go to Monarch. Great. So we'll head on to Monarch. That is a nice coincidence.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
I'm sure. I'm sure about that. Okay, so now I need something to drink. My sleep level is way too low, so I'll get some sleep. And now I need to drink some water. This should help. I have to drink something more. Even more? Okay. There you go. Yeah, it's full now. And something to eat. Yeah, it's full now. Okay. Almost full, but yeah, it will do. So now we'll be changing up our party. We don't want Parvati and Ellie. We'll be taking Felix and Vicamax with us since we'll be doing the quest for Vicamax. Maybe it will open up new dialogue options for us. And Felix seems to be a funny guy, and we have not been around here. So it will be a new experience for everyone. And hopefully these guys will not die before we even complete one quest, huh guys? Insert captain's identification cartridge to initiate remote landing. Okay. So, you guys excited? This is our first adventure together. Let's go.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Yes, Grimm, we are new. You seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
Okay, so what are they doing out there?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us
Okay.
being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay. home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
I am Captain ChaiSniper. There you
Swell.
go.
There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code.
Thank you.
I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Okay, great. Is Stellar Bay that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
Right. You're not what I expected to find on Monarch.
That'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Did he
Okay.
just say raptidons and cannibals? I can't wait.
Whoa, Felix. You need to calm down, bro. Are you saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. It makes Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Ah, the nostalgic stench of home. Can't say I miss the day-to-day of living in Edgewater.
Right.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
Okay. I'm gonna have a look around town.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you?
Sure.
Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
What is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Black hole? Who's the black hole?
Boss, come on. Black Hole Birdie, the Hole Meister, the Hack Attack.
Nope.
That's Bertie Holcomb. Only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever.
Okay.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something?
It is possible. I'm not mentioning this. I don't want to tell people I was in hibernation. But why is he called a black
On
hole?
account of him being the best hacker who ever played, nothing
Okay.
gets by him. He sucks up every ball that comes his way.
Maybe word that differently, yeah.
Holcomb's had a lot of nicknames over his career. Used to be the tallywhacker on account of what he'd do to the score. Before that, he was the slick stick, because his shots were always so smooth.
Okay, you're making this up.
I swear I'm not. At the start of his career, people called him the hack boss, but no one thought that was very catchy.
Yeah. Sure. I can ask about your poster. This poster sounds pretty valuable.
I couldn't really say, I'm just a fan of the game.
Oh, okay.
But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now.
Yeah, that's true. Sure, I can ask about your
Thanks a
poster.
bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
She's always there. Okay. I was going to say alcoholic, but workaholic is the correct term. Okay. So we have to do check with Celia. The Grimm tomorrow. Maybe we'll complete the side quests before we head on to the main quest.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
You're an Indian, I think.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Hi, Celia. What was that exchange about? You having money
Not at
trouble?
all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on raptidon acid.
Okay. Do you normally blow your money on Raptidon butts?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
You have really weird taste. Why are you buying so much from
So I can
Sebastian?
talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else. Sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately,
Okay.
my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
And you're not worried about the smell? Maybe I can talk to him for you. Just ask him on a date. Just ask
I
him on a date.
couldn't. What if he says no?
You live
Hey,
with it?
maybe you could ask him for me. I
What?
mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as
Yes.
embarrassing if you ask.
Right.
Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
Okay. Wait, I'm curious. What do you see in
He
Sebastian?
doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's
Uh-huh.
hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Right. You really want to be with someone you can't
You
talk
think
to?
that's what I'm looking for? You're funny.
Okay, now I know.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
Yeah, sure. I'll talk to you later. So, oh wait, I completely forgot
Have you
about
talked
the
to
quest.
Sebastian yet? What did he say?
Crap. Grimm asked me to check with you about his
You know,
tossball poster.
Sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago.
Why?
I still don't know anything about it. But if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse.
Okay.
But I'll warn you, Grimm wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Okay. Thanks, I'll do that. So now, since we have these at 50, and I'll need 4 points here, so now we can finally order our companions to do special attacks, and I'll put some in medical, yeah, stealth, and maybe 2 points in long guns, but because I still have to. No, I don't. No, maybe not in ranged. Um, I have. I don't know. Maybe I'll put some in dodging. Unlock the ability to leap, dodge, recovery speed, block. Block just before you get hit to stagger your attacker. Okay. I'll just put more points in dialogue, I guess. No, I'll put in long guns. I'll need the master level because that long gun critical hits ignore armor would help a lot. Companion 1 ability C, Companion 2 ability V. Okay. We have a perk and I will get 25% TTT restored per kill. Yeah, that's nice. And this is also good. Then dialogue skill. Bonus to dialogue skills when you have no companions. Okay. No, 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 no. I want companions, otherwise it would get boring. When you critically hit a target, you have a chance of immediately resetting the cooldown of a companion ability. No, I guess I'll go with this one. That helps way more. Yeah, okay. That helps. So 25% TTT restored per kill. We'll talk to Sanjar.
New business turns up at last.
Uh-huh.
Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
What?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Okay. Now you have a meeting with me. No, no, no. That's very generous
Celia,
of
will you
you.
make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Oh my god.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain.
Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
This guy. Okay. Me, I'm charting my own path, going where the wind takes me.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway.
Tartarus
Forgive
prison.
me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Yeah, afraid not. Hey, it could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown. I
Okay.
had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Yeah. What exactly are you hoping to accomplish? If you are free of the other corporations, why would you want to bring them back?
Because he's scared to go it alone. You need the board to hold your hand and tell you everything's gonna be okay. Ain't that right?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
Yeah.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Right. And you're tired of scrounging and scraping by.
Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Right.
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an agent of the establishment?
I used to be young and idealistic too, but you can't run a city on high-minded ideals.
That is true.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
Sounds like something out of the chairman's own notes, Vic.
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
So, what do you mean to do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Returning to the board is your only chance if you hope to survive here on Monarch. That doesn't mean it'll be easily achievable.
Indeed not. No worthwhile plan was ever simple. That's what I always say.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Okay. This lady knows what's going on.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
And how long did it take you to figure that you need to defend your city? No,
With
fine.
a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course.
Okay.
If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
This Bolt 52 sounds useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Okay.
I was starting to get bored listening to you until you said the phrase extremely powerful ordnance.
It is quite the rush.
Okay, so intelligence is locked. Ordnance or oddnance? Okay. Okay. Where do I find
In
one?
the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Okay. Why are you saying it that way?
Saying what? Which way?
Arms. You're saying arms instead of
That's
arms.
just what it's called. It's supposed to stand for something, but I forget what.
Okay. I'm sure I'll know it when I find
While
it.
you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Okay. Sure. Before I go, I need to
What
ask
can
you
I
about
do for you?
something. I met Grimm, the landing bad guy.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a bang-up job. Okay.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for
Yay.
you?
I'm looking for an information broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate.
Okay, how do I get to Devil's
You'd head
Peak?
south along the road and look for a mountain to the west. Not that I'd advise it. It's a terribly dangerous trek. But if you insist on going, I'd recommend taking a local guide. Nyoka would be a prime candidate.
If
Okay.
you can keep her sober.
Right. I have questions about MSI in the good old
Good
days.
that I keep such meticulous notes.
No,
What can I do
I
for
don't
you?
want to talk. Man, this will go on way too much. He'll bore us to death. Okay, so I'm going back to the Grimm Tomorrow quest, and we have to talk to Velma. Okay, she seems to be over here. Is it from here? Okay.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Okay. She's way too nervous right now. Well, annoyed and irritated. Take it easy. Catherine said she'd shove you in a box if you keep running your app like that. Take it easy. I'm looking for
Well,
her.
if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake.
No worries.
Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately.
It's fine.
First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Okay. Your chief what? Okay, what's this about your foreman?
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials. He and his
Okay.
whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
Okay. Surely you can make them come back. Why? I can talk to Caleb for you.
Mind slapping him around a little while you're at it?
Sure.
I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there.
Okay. And tell me about your missing coworker.
He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Yeah, true. Okay. Don't you have rules about that sort of things?
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit.
These MSI types are living the dream.
I know, right?
Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments.
Okay.
Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
You said Braxton had been stealing drugs?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming.
Sure.
And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Right. Awfully nice of you not to say anything. Why'd you turn him in? You should have hung that sleaze back out to dry. Awfully nice.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get this all tuna, fat, and mostly tumor-free.
Okay. Okay, I'm here to ask about Grimm's
This
poster.
again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
You're just giving away Grimm's poster away?
No.
Did you pay for it?
I paid Sublight for it.
Okay.
So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
That's true. Surely we can work something out.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
Work with me. I'm helping you find Braxton, aren't I? You won't do much business if your neighbors hate you. Consider this an investment. Yeah,
I got a feeling you and Catherine would get on like tumors on a pig. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon.
Okay. Who's Catherine you mentioned when I first came in
Sublight
here?
boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
Okay. Okay, I'll talk to you later. So now we have the tossball poster for Grimm. We'll head on back and give this poster to him. And the ship is over here. Grimm is over here. Hello, Grimm.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Yeah, here it
Would
is.
you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week.
Okay.
You know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
A tossball blocker. Okay. The DPS is higher than the one. Okay, not higher than this, but most of my guns have very low DPS compared to this. Okay, the flamethrower has 529 DPS. I might have to start using the other guns. The sniper rifle is now, I think it's getting old. I need to find a better rifle now. Okay, but this one will turn into junk, and hopefully Grimm is not looking, so we'll sell the junk quickly. Yeah, he did not notice. That's fine. So now that we have finished that quest, we will, I guess we'll go to Broxton. Yeah, we'll help out Broxton, see what he is up to. Lots of shops around.
Help! Someone's been killed!
What? What?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Pull yourself together and tell me what happened.
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is.
Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
So I think Braxton is dead, I guess. Okay. One on the left, he said.
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you've gotten stuck
Oh, there's nothing over here. This guy is crazy. I don't know. Maybe Braxton is dead. No, nothing over here. Laura.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Okay, I'm looking for Braxton. Have you seen him?
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Oh, why are you so nervous? Relax, no one's in trouble. I'm just looking to have a friendly chat with him. You have been taking drugs.
No! Okay, maybe, just a little. Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the marauders and the raptidons outside, you know?
Right. So you do know Braxton.
Oh, damn. He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand.
Okay.
So maybe look for him there?
Okay, that's all I needed. And easy on the drugs, Laura.
This Braxton fella threw away the trappings of society and joined a pack of wild raptidons.
No, Felix, no. And the reason why I chose Felix and Vicar Max is because they seem to be fighting a lot on the ship, the Unreliable, which means that they would be contradicting each other fairly often. That gives interesting dialogue choices.
Sir, please, I need your help. I
Man,
can pay.
this city has way too many people with too many quests.
Oh, thank Thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Your child is missing. Where did you last see him? Calm down, take a deep breath, then tell me what happened.
Don't you tell me to calm down.
Whoa.
I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away?
It's not my fault.
He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous blast.
Okay.
But he didn't listen.
There's too much to listen.
Won't you go and find my boy?
Yeah, I'll help. Why would Tucker run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers.
Oh my god, no.
To his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Okay, where would he have gone?
Been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out.
Iconoclasts.
I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No. And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a manta queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
Oh my god, so much crying. Where is Amber Heights?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts, or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak.
Oh my god.
Or maybe marauders got him.
Oh, calm down.
Pushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
My god, this woman is freaking out. Okay, I'll find your son.
Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home.
Okay.
You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear?
Yeah.
He's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it.
Okay.
If you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Okay. Iconoclasts. We'll get the iconoclasts. And we'll figure out a way to bring the boy back home if he's stubborn about not leaving. We'll have our ways. We're good with dialogue, aren't we? We're good with words. And Wicker Max does give bonus to dialogues, I think, plus 10. Okay. Let's go. So we have to go over there. It's close by.
This ride is about to get ugly.
Yes, indeed.
We gotta go exploring. I want to see some savages.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I have to change, I think, his behavior. Yeah. He'll follow me for far. Same for Wicker Max. Okay, he's arranged. Okay. Much better. So now.
Love a good brawl. Hit! Out of my way!
Whoa.
May the law have mercy on you.
These companion abilities are cool. Come back.
Boss!
Don't mess with us.
There you go. And these are on pretty low cooldown. I can use them again just now. So that's great. So you guys head on over here. And maybe I'll shoot some shots with TTD. And when they're coming close, I'll switch over.
Fight on our hands.
And you can...
My time to shine!
He keeps on going in.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
There you go. Come back. Don't you die, guys.
Everyone all right?
Yeah. They seem to be better at handling stuff than Parvati and Ellie seem to be, but they did not have their companion abilities.
Coming over to you.
So now I'm curious what Parvati and Ellie's companion abilities are. Oh man. Oh crap, I did not notice you. There you go.
I smite you in the name of the law.
There you go. Alright. Man, I think Vicar Max needs a longer weapon. Oh yeah, no, I could give him the flamethrower. 46 damage, 185 DPS. Yeah, let's see how he does with a flamethrower. And which one? Maybe we'll give Felix. He has 116. This is 121. We'll give him this. Let's see how they do. Okay, let's go. The Mather residence. Braxton was here. Okay.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
Hello.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable.
Thanks, don't mind if I do.
Excellent. You've arrived at just the right time. My wife is putting the finishing touches on dinner. Please, make yourself at home until it's ready.
I
Okay.
think I just lost my appetite.
Okay. Wait, why is this door locked? Requires Mather house key to unlock. Okay, that's weird. Hey.
You must be famished. So are we, my friend, but one can't rush a fine meal.
Yeah, I know. Okay, why is the door locked?
Is it sticking again? I'm afraid nothing out here works the way it used to.
Okay.
There's a bit of a trick to jimmying it open. I'll see to it once we've finished dinner.
Why? No, you'll say to it now.
Please, there's no need for incivility. Though I certainly understand how hunger sharpens the temper.
Okay.
I promise I'll get the door open once we've had our meal. Until then, why don't you stretch your legs a bit? A nice walk around the house will surely limber them up.
Have you seen a man named
I'm
Braxton?
afraid we don't get many visitors out here.
Okay.
Raptidons and marauders scare off all but the boldest.
Are you sure you haven't seen Braxton? I heard he was delivering medicine to you.
I'm sure I would remember something like that.
Okay.
No, please, try to relax. Undue stress tends to spoil the meal, you know.
Okay, he seems to be concentrated on giving us food. And now I'm very, very suspicious of these guys. Okay. Hello, Lizzie.
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies?
Sure, I bought some candies.
That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though.
Was his name Braxton?
I don't know. I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers.
But you're talking to me. But can you tell me about this? Why isn't he bringing you more rocket
He said they
candies?
were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that. They
Okay.
went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back again.
Okay. What can you tell me about this man?
Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal.
Okay, so He, Braxton did come here, and
Okay. Maybe I'll see you at dinner.
yeah.
That was real nice of her, inviting us to dinner like that.
Okay. But now I'm curious that this guy is... bathroom is over here. Okay, maybe I'll unlock this. Whoa.
Thought
Okay.
I'd seen the worst of humanity before.
I am so glad I skipped lunch.
Whoa. Braxton, dude. They cut off his head too. Oh, crap. Nope. 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 Escape the house. I want to go down there and kill these guys. Poor Braxton. Let me see. Maybe I'll steal all these files. They don't deserve it anyway. What is this? Okay. A story. Okay. What is here? Okay, so this is the way to go out. Should I confront these guys or no? Maybe. Yeah, let's go and talk to this guy.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
Let's relax. The murdering cannibal accuses me of being nosy. Relax, this doesn't have to end badly.
Of course not. What better end for the day than a meal around the family table? And what more noble purpose for you than to bring us together?
Okay, or let me go and I can send more meals your way. Yeah.
Now there's an intriguing prospect. Forgo the promise of a fine dinner now for others down the road.
Yeah.
Martha, my dear, what do you say?
It seems the Eternal shall provide through our new friend.
And there we have it. Stop by any time,
Maybe I'll come back around and kill these guys. Once I finish up with my quest, maybe when I'm coming back from another quest, I'll just drop in. And hey guys, meet my little friend Tommy. Nope. I'll just put the grenade in there and just run away. They don't deserve the Tommy.
I wonder
So
what
now,
secrets these ruins contain.
Exploring some ruins, killing some monsters. All we're missing is theme music.
yeah. So now we'll have to go and talk to Velma about this. Tell her what happened about Braxton. This is going to be hurtful.
Always wanted to visit Stellar Bay. Taking the sights, the sounds, the... Wait, what's that smell?
The trick is not to breathe through your nose.
Okay. We'll head on to Velma and inform her about Braxton's unfortunate and very, very gnarly death. I think there's a way from here. Yeah. You don't have to go all the way around.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Okay, I've got some bad news about
That
Braxton.
he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
No, he was killed by cannibals out in the ruins.
That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Yeah. It's a rotten way to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
I'll talk to you later. So now that we are done with this quest, we'll fast travel back to our ship, and that will be it for this episode. See you guys in the next one.